5 simple tricks to make her chase and focus on you. Most men think attraction works like a job interview. You try to impress her. You try to prove you're good enough. You text first. You reply instantly. You do everything to keep her interested. But the strange truth is this: the more you chase, the less interested she becomes. And the men who seem to have women chasing them, they rarely try hard at all. It's not because they're better looking. It's not because they're richer. It's because they understand something most men never learn. Attraction grows in space, not pressure. In the next few minutes, you'll learn 5 powerful psychological shifts that instantly change the dynamic between you and her. These aren't manipulation tricks. They're behavior patterns that naturally make people value you more. Let's start with the first one. Chapter 1. Stop over-explaining yourself. One of the biggest mistakes men make is explaining everything. Where they are, what they're doing, why they didn't reply earlier. They believe transparency builds attraction. But here's what actually happens. When you constantly explain yourself, you send an unconscious message. I need your approval. And the moment that happens, the dynamic shifts. Confidence doesn't explain itself. Think about the most respected people you know. They don't justify every decision. They don't send paragraphs trying to clarify everything. They simply act, and people naturally adjust to them. Mystery isn't about hiding things. It's about not feeling the need to constantly validate yourself. When she asks what you're doing tonight, you don't need a long explanation. A simple response is powerful, because confident people don't feel pressured to prove anything. Chapter 2. Have a life she can't interrupt. Attraction grows when someone feels they are entering your world, not when you are constantly entering theirs. But many men make the opposite mistake. They cancel plans. They change schedules. They become available instantly. And slowly, their life starts revolving around her. First, it feels flattering, but over time, it removes something extremely important: value. People value what feels scarce. If your time is always available, it stops feeling important. The men women chase usually have something else going on: goals, friends, hobbies, passions. Their life doesn't pause for attention. And ironically, that's exactly what creates attraction. Because when someone senses they must earn a place in your life, they begin investing emotionally. Chapter 3. Don't try to impress her. Most men try to win women with achievements, talking about money, status, success. But attraction rarely grows from what you show. It grows from how you make someone feel. A man who constantly tries to impress is often communicating something deeper. I'm trying to convince you to like me. But the most attractive energy is the opposite. It's calm. It's relaxed. It doesn't need validation. Instead of trying to impress her, focus on something different. Make the interaction fun. Tease a little. Laugh more. Create a playful atmosphere. People remember emotions more than facts. And when someone associates you with positive emotions, attraction begins to grow naturally. Chapter 4. Don't always be predictable. Predictability kills curiosity. If she knows exactly when you'll text, exactly what you'll say, exactly how you'll react, the interaction becomes routine. But curiosity is one of the strongest psychological drivers of attraction. When something feels slightly unpredictable, the brain becomes more engaged. That doesn't mean playing games. It simply means living your life instead of scheduling it around her reactions. Sometimes you respond quickly, sometimes later, sometimes you make plans, sometimes you're busy. When your behavior reflects a full life instead of constant availability, it creates something powerful: anticipation. And anticipation is the emotional fuel of attraction. Chapter 5. Focus on yourself, not her attention. The final trick is also the most powerful. Stop making her the center of your focus. Most men become obsessed with signals. Did she reply fast? Did she use emojis? Did she read the message? But the moment your emotional state depends on someone else's attention, you lose control of the dynamic. The men who naturally attract people are focused on something else entirely: their growth, their purpose, their direction in life. They don't wake up thinking about how to get attention. They wake up thinking about building something meaningful. And ironically, this focus creates the exact thing most people want: respect, interest, and curiosity. Conclusion: attraction is rarely about trying harder. It's about becoming someone who naturally draws people in. When you stop over-explaining, when your life has momentum, when you stop chasing approval, something interesting happens. The energy shifts. Instead of asking how to make someone stay, you start asking a better question: does this person deserve a place in my life? And that mindset alone changes everything. Because the moment you value your time, your attention, and your direction, other people begin to value it too.